Jermaine Logan, the king of the Underground Railroad. Do you have freedom? Do you know who Jermaine Logan was and what he sacrificed for freedom? Jermaine Logan was born into slavery in 1813. He lived in Tennessee until Christmas Eve in 1834 when he escaped slavery from his master. He escaped by hopping on a horse, then rode north. He left his family to slavery and made a huge sacrifice in Tennessee where he escaped. Jermaine made the sacrifice because of freedom for himself was more valuable. Jermaine Logan sat in Syracuse in 1841 where he met his wife Caroline Storm. Caroline and Jermaine got married in 1841 and they had 6 children together. Jermaine Logan was called the king of the Underground Railroad. The Logan family helped over 1,500 slaves by giving them food and water. Also, Jermaine's daughter Sarah was the first African American female doctor. Caroline helped slaves heal wounds and made sure they had good health.
Imagine how much stress was on the fugitive slaves when they were running away and hiding in the Logan's home. The Logans helped the slaves because the fugitive slave law was still active, so they did not want them to get caught. The Logans risked getting in trouble for aiding fugitive slaves but did not want them to get caught. Jermaine gave speeches to the public in parks and neighborhoods for the right of freedom. The fugitive slaves law says that fugitives can get captured in a free state and get sent back to their previous owner. Jermaine also bought apartments for fugitive slaves to live in. He became the minister at the AME Zion Church, and he also became the bishop. Logan was a teacher and built a school for slaves to get an education. People also helped the Logans such as Frederick Douglass, Garrett Smith, and Thomas Leonard. Harriet Tubman was also an abolitionist who helped slaves to freedom. She actually guided them through the Underground Railroad to Canada. Tubman physically walked from down south to north to freedom. Logan and Harriet Tubman are alike because they risked their lives for slaves. But they kept on going to help all the slaves even though they were both fugitive slaves. They were good at helping out fugitive slaves because they knew the different parts of escaping and they were good at helping slaves along the way. You can visit the Logan's home at the corner of East Tennessee Street and Pine Street, but now lives there a Rite Aid. Would you sacrifice everything for freedom?
By Reggie and Taeshaun Jenkins. Special thanks for helping us, Mr. Seaberger, Mr. Richardson, Ms. Hasselflower, and Mr. Loftus. Also thanks to Naja, Dominique, Trinice, Marquita, Austin, and Anthony. You can visit the Logan home at 293 East Genesee Street, Syracuse, New York.